Hi, and welcome to Integrity Sales and Service. This morning I'm going to do a nice video for you on a brand new 2011 41-foot triaxle Michigan Special Farm Hopper. I'm going to start right here on the back corner of the trailer, work my way down the side here, and as we're going I'm going to explain to you some of the features on the trailer. We have two air rides down, and the rear axle, as you can see, is an air operated lift axle. And I'm going to walk up close and get you a view of the control box here for setting all the pressures and the controls for the lift axle itself. And it also has a dump valve in here to dump the air ride during unloading of the trailer. Okay, we'll get the door here and I'm going to continue with the video. I'll leave that open. Take a look at the sidewalls, folks. If you'll see the construction of the trailer, you can see that it's all solid welded construction. All the panels are cut and fitted and inserted. There are no overlaps of metal or steel to rust out on this trailer whatsoever. And by the way, this particular trailer is built out of all 409 stainless sheet metal. So all the sheets in this trailer, the sides, the front, the back, the slopes, the hoppers, everything except the main beam structure is all 409 stainless. You're looking at a lifetime purchase here, folks, that will not rust out for you. Running it in the salt, snow, whatever you have, it'll be just fine for you. Take a look at the hopper doors. We have a real high hopper clearance with a double track rack and pinion easy open hopper door. And again, I'm going to get up close and you can see how all this is solid welded around all the hoppers, around all the seams. No skip welding, no caulking, and no overlapping of steel. We'll take a look at the 2-speed 50,000-pound dolly legs. You can set this trailer down loaded, folks, without a problem. With that, I'm going to continue working my way to the back. I'll give you a nice view up between the hoppers. Again, you can see the beam structure, all the solid weld joints here between the two hoppers. Let's move on back to the back. On this particular customer, folks, he's putting on his own new aluminum rims. So you're just seeing his, we're just seeing some temporary tires and wheels on this particular trailer. It does get new aluminum rims and the customer is providing those. So don't let the gray rims discourage you. Take a look at the suspension framework. We have the solid floors over the wheels, front and back. It keeps all the garbage out from going up inside and deteriorating your trailer. Okay, with that, let's move on around to the back and give you a nice view of the back panel. Again, all stainless steel panels across the back. Back sheets, we have vented tarp caps so that you can unload in the rain without opening your tarp. You can see the vent up there. I'll focus on that. And we have a nice ladder standard front and back. And with that, I'm going to go up the ladder and give you a nice view of the inside of the trailer and the tarp bow system. Okay, as you can see coming up the ladder here, our tarp bows are built like trusses on a building. They are not just a hoop. The tarp bows play a major factor in the strength of this trailer. It will hold the rails straight so that they can't bow out. If you sight down the rail, you'll see they're perfectly straight. Take a look down the slope. We have very steep slopes. There's no wet grain staying in this trailer. Okay, I'm going to get down off the trailer. I'm going to have Steve roll the tarp back over for us. I'll let you see the function of that. It's going to roll it over and lock it into its closed position. And then we'll continue with the video on down around the passenger side as well. As you can see, it comes right over. The front actually beats the back because it has a return bungee cord in it. And our pipe in the tarp and the tarp crank itself assembly is all made of stainless steel, so it will not rust out. So Steve's going to put that in the latch there, and with that I'm going to go ahead and continue down the passenger side of the trailer on the video. Take a look. You can see the crank is universally locked open or closed. The crank holder will flip either way, so you can lock it open or closed. Okay, that brings us to the passenger side. You can see the tarp fasteners and everything on this side as we walk along. I'll again give you a nice view of the undercarriage, subframe, and the floor panels above the tires on this side as well. We're looking toward the back from the rear hopper back. You can see how it's all closed in, solid. Let me get you a nice view underneath the suspension. You can see all the new hoses and valving, everything that's up underneath this trailer. Take a look at the hoppers from this side. We do offer them with dual openers. We can open them from either side of the trailer if that becomes a choice that you want. Let's continue on up the side of the trailer. We'll let you look at the hoppers on this side as we walk along. The other dolly leg, of course, and then let's look back at the sidewalls. Again, folks, I can't bring enough attention to the fact that when I walk up close, you'll see how these sidewalls join all the tubing and everything just butts up and is solid welded. No overlapping of steel. Here you get a nice view of the front. You can see the back and the front have ladders standard. You can also see that we use a heavy 3/8 thick material for the fifth wheel plate slide, whereas a lot of competitors use only a 1/4 inch material. I'm going to give you a nice view up under the front of the trailer. Here you can see where all our electrical and air lines come in. And folks, this stuff is all undercoated in here, and if you'll notice, you'll see we have 3 sets of bracing coming from the nose plate up to the bottom of the slopes, and that's what's going to hold this trailer together to keep it from pushing the nose plate up. This gives you a good view of how everything is built, all solid welded constructed materials. With that, we'll continue on around the front of the truck here, and I'll get you a view from the front angle on the driver's side of the trailer looking toward the back. Okay, here you can see the nice ladder that becomes standard with all the trailers. Take a look down the side wall. You'll see, hopefully this gives you a good enough view that you can see the design in the side pattern and see how the top and bottom rail and all the stuff is made of very heavy tubing material. It's all 3/16 wall, and all the side sheets are all 12 gauge material. Folks, with that, I'm going to step back and give you a nice overview of the side of the trailer with the video. And at that, we're going to wrap it up, and I'm going to tell you thank you for shopping Integrity Sales and Service. Give us a call if you have any questions or would like to place an order.